The Indian rupee has fallen to a record low this morning, with investors betting on more rate cuts over the next year after the Reserve Bank of India named Sanjay Malhotra as its next governor. The rupee hit a low of 84 against the US dollar a short while ago, with the central bank having to step in to support the currency. Well, let's go live to get the latest on this from Nikhil Inamdar, who's in our bureau in India. Nikhil, what's going on?
Well, that's right, Sally. You know, the biggest impact, of course, of this new appointment has been felt on the currency markets. The rupee, of course, has been already weak for quite some time. But as you pointed out, it weakened further on hopes that there would be expedited rate cuts that would be delivered by the new central bank governor. In fact, most brokerages saying that rate cuts under Sanjay Malhotra are likely to be both quicker and deeper. Now, it is important to note that the Indian central bank has been a bit behind the curve when it comes to reducing interest rates when you compare with other major central banks around the world. But Mr. Malhotra comes in at a time when the country's now started to essentially battle lower growth. So there's headwinds emerging to growth, but also higher inflation on account of higher food prices. But broadly speaking, the general sense seems to be, Sally, is that this new governor will provide policy continuity because he is he is somebody who has been, of course, a revenue secretary, a career bureaucrat in the government. But what would be interesting to watch is the first Monetary Policy Committee meeting that will happen in the new year in February, because along with Mr. Malhotra, what we also have is 3 new members of the rate-setting panel, as well as a new deputy governor. So how they think about the whole sort of growth inflation dynamic would be something that the market would be closely watching out for, Sally.
OK, Nikhil, thank you so much for that. Around the world.